This is our bulk vermicomposting system. We've got a small one over by the house for dealing with food scraps and stuff. This is just for turning manure and cardboard into usable compost. Because if there's one thing we're not short of, it's manure. Have a look at this. So this is our barn. We've not really touched this yet, but you can see the level of manure through the whole building. You can see the fireplace, that's about, what, 2 foot maybe. Everything below that is just a layer of manure. You can see in here the layer of the stalls. You can see there's a gate here buried. That's a good 3 feet of manure, say. In the other side of the building, it's even worse. So I'm actually walking uphill here. This is where it begins because it's been spilling out. And I mean, you can see here. Yeah, it's deep. So that's plenty of manure. All I need is some way of converting that into soil. So yeah, we're not going to run out of manure anytime soon, but that's no good. We can't grow food with that. What we can grow food with is worm castings. So we're using a couple of things like this. This is the first one, to convert that into something more usable for us. In the bottom here where the plug was, just put a bit of mesh, then a bit of weed control fabric. It's just wadded up with a bit of stone on top. That combined with the roll top of this one means that it's completely rodent proof. Nothing's ever going to be able to climb up and around that. And the mesh underneath in the plug hole with the worm casting on top means that nothing's ever going to get through there. So we've got ourselves a really good rodent proof composting system if we chose to go with the food scraps and all the rest of it. So yeah, so that's the first layer of manure. Next in is a layer of cardboard, then more manure, and so on. You can see here there's already a pretty decent worm population. Some bigger ones in here as well. So they'll seed it quite nicely, and then it's just a question of time to turn it into usable worm castings. And that's it finished. I just put a bit of tin on top. That'll have a couple of stones on top just to stop it getting blown off, but that's layered up the manure out of the barn with cardboard. You see a bit down there. Knock this tap off, so I collect worm juice out of the bottom, dig worm castings out of the top when it's finished. This I've obviously hosed down just to wet it out because it's bone dry from having been in the barn, but that'll happen soon enough, and then I'll be able to top it off a little bit. But really this won't see food scraps. We've got a different bin for that, but this is just for converting manure into usable soil. I got a couple of big bulk bays planned as well, but this was a nice start to get us going. It's a really simple design. It's that stuff that we just had lying around anyway. It's just taken me about an hour's work, and yeah, got a nice worm farm.